Excuse me, could you point me in the direction of ScreamCity? Never mind, I think I found it.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, horror freaks, and welcome back to Scream City. I'm your host, Monica.
And I'm Jess, and today we will be discussing Leprechaun 1993.
He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. He followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. I can't breathe. Please open the suitcase. I'm gonna suffocate.
Lock suitcase.
Mm-hmm. Keep that little demon in there.
You could keep that. You can stay in that.
And real quick, I do apologize. I noticed a mistake you made in the very beginning. You said Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's actually Happy St. Niall Horan Day.
Okay, we're moving on. I am not allowing you to do that at all during this episode.
That's
just a little
too
bit.
bad because it's literally all I'm going to mention in the episode. Also, can we just go
Because
ahead
he
and...
looks like a leprechaun? You're so right.
Niall Horan, she said that, not me. I would never say that about you. I love you.
So,
Anyway,
obviously, before we get into the movie, let's check in with each other really fast. Have you had any jump scares? Okay. All right. Well,
It happened-
it must have been a strong one.
it happened less than 1 hour ago. And
don't even
I
watch out.
want to
Die.
die.
That's okay. Please.
My
Tell the audience.
My favorite glass cup. It's a stained glass patchwork
Super cute.
glass cup that I got in Austin for my birthday in 2021. Broke. It wasn't me. It was Mama Rodriguez.
Mama Rodriguez.
It was It wasn't Mama Marie.
No, not Mama Marie.
No.
Mama Marie would never.
She would never.
Mm-mm.
It was Mama Rodriguez.
Well, damn.
And we are not on speaking terms right now because I'm really mad.
100%. Honestly, if something of mine that was favorited was broken, not by my hands, that person would be broken by my
feel
hands.
my wrath.
Oh, yes, that too. Yeah, absolutely.
I went to the trash can and I got all the pieces. And I texted my arts and craft people, Monica being one of them, and I was like, what can I use to fix this? Obviously, I'm not going to use it to drink again.
Immediately needs to.
But I will use it as like a pencil holder or like a makeup brush
Was
holder.
it like a ton of pieces?
No, it was like
4 or 5?
6.
Okay.
Not bad.
I think you'll be able to put it back together.
Yeah.
It's the audacity that she had about, well, it's broken, trash.
Yeah.
How
Anyway,
sad.
I had another one, but I don't remember because obviously this one's the first one. Like this one's very fresh.
Yeah.
But
And
what
honestly, I feel like at this point, that one definitely trumps that one.
Oh, 100%.
Whatever it was going on back then.
100%.
Yeah.
What about you, Monica?
Felt the wrath on that one.
Yeah.
Mine also happened a little bit less than an hour ago, maybe about an hour ago now, actually. I burnt my tongue on a maruchan. And I think that is very homophobic of that maruchan. Why are you laughing at my pain?
Oh, girl. I was expecting not that.
What were you expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting, but definitely not that.
Well, that is what happened. And honestly, it was a jump
my.
scare because I was eating it out the cup and like I was blowing.
Well, obviously you didn't blow hard enough.
I guess I didn't because I went in for a sip and I said and it hurt and my tongue still hurts.
I got 2 questions. Number 1, did you put some limon in it?
No,
Okay.
they didn't have any.
Well,
I know.
number 2, did you add cold water to it?
No.
Fresh out the microwave?
No.
Okay, well, that was issue
Who does
number 2.
that?
Me.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm sorry. Hey,
But anyway, my tongue still hurts, so,
and my heart hurts.
And her
so
heart starts. We're hurting in this episode. If you
physically and emotionally.
yes, literally.
But I say cheers to a great episode.
Yes,
Here,
100%.
Pa arriba,
pa abajo, pa centro y pa dentro. This tastes like shit.
Yummy. Now it's not Bailey's, which would be more
on theme. A little bit.
But
it's okay. We have our little setup here. We have our little doll. This is Jessica number 2. And then we have a little pot of gold. And if you don't believe us, there's gold in there. So.
And then we got my green water bottle.
Yep.
And I'm making sure to show the HP for Harry Potter because
our leprechaun is in
Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'm wearing a green t-shirt. Excuse me for not being more
Hey, you're wearing a
festive.
green.
I am wearing a green hair clip. Sorry,
I got the same one.
But you can't see it because it's in the back of my head. But yeah,
my fit. Already told
hers
Monica,
is definitely more festive and so cute.
Stay Lucky, Target. Cargo pants, Old Navy.
Period.
Shoes, Nike.
Knack.
Bracelet, La Virgencita.
Love that.
And my nails, I did do my nails green.
Oh, those are so cute. I love that.
Messy.
I need to start doing my nails again, but there's no money right now. So,
Same.
But anyway, I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited.
This was my first time watching this movie.
Same.
But
Lots of thoughts.
Finally getting into this movie. If you haven't had the chance to watch this movie, just know that there will be spoilers. So don't say that we didn't warn you.
Okay.
That was really bad.
That's okay. Just move on.
It'll get better throughout the the episode.
Yeah.
But to give a quick synopsis, an evil, sadistic, sounds like me, leprechaun goes on a killing rampage in search of his beloved pot of gold. I would too.
And now listen, okay, it's gonna be something I mentioned a little bit later.
And you would do it too for a change.
Okay. I don't blame him. His killing spree, rampage, whatever you want to call it, justified. They were literally getting in the way of his bag. And let a bitch get in the way of getting my bag, I would too start killing people. Okay. So with that being said, Jessica, this was your first time watching it, so I really hope you remember your first impression. Can't count on it. But tell me your 3 for this. Your first impression, your favorite scene, and then we actually get a kills in this one. So tell me your favorite kill.
We do.
You can't choose that one. That one's mine.
Too bad.
That's too bad.
It's my favorite one.
No, well, I wrote it first.
Well, I didn't see that you wrote it first.
Okay. Well, anyway, start with your first impression.
First impression. I really liked the beginning.
I did too.
The beginning was really good.
The beginning of this movie was good.
It was actually really spooky.
It was. I enjoyed that.
Me too. I really liked the beginning. I feel like in between, we're like, what's it called? Right after Jennifer's character, what's her name? Tori. Right after Tori gets like scratched by the leprechaun.
Oh, that was creepy.
Up until like the hospital scene, I feel like it just kind of went slow.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot going on there.
I found myself on my phone during that entire scene.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. There wasn't a ton going on in that. But
overall, we low-key, I have to admit, kind of spoke about this right before the episode started. I don't hate the movie. I didn't hate the movie. I just thought it was a little like it goes by slow sometimes, but when the actual action happens, I'm like, okay, you have my full attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, I liked it. I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
If I'm high.
Okay.
Or
under the influence.
Under the influence
of some sort.
Anything.
Okay. Favorite scene?
Favorite scene. I'm in between 2. I liked the one. I kind of like the scene where the leprechaun is like gaslighting the cop.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
And
he's like, you crazy, but
it's
okay.
so funny. And I kind of liked the way he was covered in blood.
Yeah.
I kind of liked that.
Yeah. Kind of eating.
Kind of eating, quite literally.
Literally.
But yeah, no, I liked that. But if I had to choose,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think because
Don't
Okay,
remember a lot of the
okay.
scenes.
I really like when Tori is being I mean, I don't like, but I liked the scene where Tori's being caressed by the leprechaun, and
So
she's like,
creepy.
Nathan,
She's like, stop, you silly little goose.
And then she gets scratched.
yeah.
I'm like, that is what you get for you met this man today.
Yep. And you already simping.
Are already like, oh my god, like.
But honestly, you. It's just like, oh. You know.
Anyway,
Okay, favorite kill.
favorite kill, pawn shop owner or store owner, whatever
So
he was. Pogo stick, can't get better than that. Iconic.
It was very iconic.
I don't think I would want to go down that way. I feel like that would hurt my chest.
Absolutely.
Imagine like feeling your ribs get fractured. No puedo.
No, thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a good one.
It was
I
a good
really
one.
like that one.
I think it was unique.
Spoiler, but that's mine too. That's good.
Wow. Anyway, what about you, Monica?
Thank you. So my first impression, so I actually watched this for the first time last night with Kelly on my laptop with a bottle of wine. So I'm gonna be honest. This movie was a bit of a fever dream, but I really enjoyed it. And I honestly don't know if that was genuinely my thoughts or if it was the alcohol. Either way, I had a good time watching this movie. Call me whatever you want for being a fan of this movie. Now, like, is it gonna like top all of my other classics and like rank it to like my top 10? Probably not. But I love this
Well,
movie.
here's the thing. You were under the influence.
I was under the influence.
I was not.
Oh,
So maybe there's
this
a
is
difference. Watch
this
it
is-
sober.
there. You go. Okay.
Watch
Okay.
it sober.
And I even said on here, and I said I will definitely give this movie like another watch
Mm-hmm.
and watch it on my own, maybe without the being under the influence, and kind of see if that changes anything. I'm honestly am a little surprised that I've never seen this before, because I can definitely see me being scared of this motherfucker, like if I ever watched this when I was younger. So
If I'm
kind
not-
of sad that I didn't get to experience that. But
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I feel like I'm mixing a bunch of haunted houses that I actually go to on like someone else.
yes.
But Dark Hour here in the DFW area has or had a St. Patrick's themed house, and I know my sister and I either went
Nice.
once or twice, 2 different years, and I think there was a short leprechaun chasing you, and it was
I'm sorry, but
horrifying.
that's horrifying, and
It was
like
absolutely
it sounds so
horrifying.
scary. Now, small things, small people, like I'm not, and I was never scared of Chucky. Like Chucky was never a fear of mine,
no, I'm
even
just
when I
gonna kick
watched him. Even when I watched him when I was
Yeah.
younger, because I'm like, it's an inanimate object, like whatever. But small people
Dead
and
silence
actual, like things like that is
scared me.
creepy.
Yeah.
It's very creepy. But it's an inanimate object. And so I'm like, if it really does decide to ever come to life, like I can easily break something. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can do this to like a leprechaun too, but there's just something about
don't know,
a
they are
very
creepy.
mobile leprechaun, especially that one.
The-
I don't know. He was ugly.
he was ugly.
very ugly.
the
He was not
only-
giving Niall Horn.
The- Hey, Niall, if you're hearing this, she said it, not me.
Okay.
The only leprechaun that I fuck with is Mr. Lucky Charms.
Okay. I do like him.
He good. He tastes good.
He do taste good. Well, his charms taste good. Okay, moving on. Anyway,
Okay.
but yes, I thought this movie was overall fun. And I would 100% watch it again. And I'm not gonna lie, I would own it. Like 100%. This is definitely one of those movies that if somebody says that they've never watched it, I would first ask them and get their consent if they would be okay with going under the influence. And then I would take them on a ride and then just put this movie on.
Yeah.
And then it's fine because the movie, and I think what I liked about it is that it starts off pretty eerie and very creepy. Like it got my attention as soon as the movie started.
100%.
I was like, yes. And in that part that you were like, kind of slowed down a little bit. He's
Yeah.
kind of in some scenes in and out. We're kind of getting to know like the characters of the movie. See, that's when like the alcohol or the edible or like whatever it is that you're trying to get under the
has
influence.
time to
Exactly. It
kick
has
in.
time to hit. And then by the time we get to the action, where the leprechaun actually starts terrorizing and killing. It's a fun time.
Roller
Okay?
coaster of emotions.
Yes, and it's great. So say whatever you want. I like this movie.
Yeah.
I liked it. Now for my favorite scene, I will say this again, and I love me a good opening scene where the villain is sort of just getting ready to terrorize, just right away.
Like they're get ready with me.
Yeah, and I don't
love
really
me a
know if he
good-
was technically getting ready in this, but we were getting shots of him. Maybe like I don't know where he was. I think he was in the basement or he was, I don't know, but I really liked it. And then I like how it transitioned into something very eerie and spooky. And I don't know. It's just like I like the way that it was just set up. And like I don't know. It's just like the whole beginning of this movie was just really good to me. I was actually pretty spooked by the singing and like the little eeriness of him popping out of the fucking suitcase and then even the way that he killed her, which he didn't have to really do much. All he did was kind of scare her and she fell back.
Yeah.
But like you hear the crack of her neck and everything. Like it's sad. But it was great. It was great. I loved it. And then my favorite kill, I was going to choose like the cop kill because I thought that one was also really good. He's literally like on his neck and he just twists it after like chasing him throughout the forest or something. But the store owner kill is just so good. It's just too good.
I've never seen that.
No, I haven't
pogo
seen that either. He just started pogo sticking his chest. He said, "Keep."
I know that hurt.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, I can, in a way, relate to that feeling when my fat ass cat
Oh my god,
sleeps on my chest.
Literally, when your
or
cat's
when
like
she's
decide,
standing. I'm
Yep,
like,
yep,
why are
yep.
you putting so much pressure?
like they just put all their weight into that
All
one
10
tiny paw,
pounds.
and then it's like, yeah,
It's
100%.
terrifying. So I feel you. I feel you, pawn shop owner or store owner, whatever you are.
Very sad.
Yeah.
I like it.
Why don't you take that ridiculous mask off and step out of the car?
It's not nice to make fun of a leprechaun.
He's still right though.
'Cause-
Like
'cause you
don't be judging.
because you feel that way because you're short.
Yes,
Yeah,
I would be so offended
I would be.
if a
too.
cop pulled me over and was like, "Get out your little toy car."
Imagine. No.
Take off your damn
Imagine-
mask and get out your little toy car.
No.
I'm about to arrest you.
You know what I would be offended by? Him being like, take off your mask, and it's just my face.
It's just my face.
It's
First
just
of
my
all, fuck
face.
you.
You the fugly one.
Okay,
Bitch. Look who ends
period.
up fucking dead.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
I
that would have pissed me off.
I had a lot to say about this movie, and we're about to go and dissect this.
I'm ready.
First of all, there's a line that I just found so hilarious. That Tori, she like, they pull up to the house. It's her and her dad, and her dad is like, "Don't, give the house a try. Like, don't judge a book by its cover." And she said, "This book doesn't even have a cover." She literally ate up poor people with that line. I said, "You are too." I mean, given it's kind of
But it
like
was
her
also, like-
personality, but I
It
just thought that
also
was
like
so funny.
It was like a 10-year-old, not 10-year-old, but like it hadn't been touched in 10 years.
Yeah, like it's a really old abandoned house. Like I definitely get where she's coming from, but bitch, okay,
No, I get it.
don't judge a book by its non-existent cover. Okay, I just thought it was so funny, and also outfits were eating.
Oh, that was one of the things that I
110%.
wrote down. The blue dress.
Yes,
Gobble.
she looks so good. Okay,
I will say one
gobble me,
thing.
swallow me.
I will say
Moving
one
on.
thing.
Yes,
Her hair in the first scene kind of looked like mine.
it was a little frizzy.
Frizzy.
It was a little frizzy, but that was the
big.
'90s.
I mean, I
that was the
understand that
'90s.
part, but it was just a little bit of a jump scare.
Yeah,
A little bit of a jump scare.
but every outfit that she was in ate.
The
You
shorts,
mean
the denim shorts.
Oh my god, there's the scene where she's basically like we see the leprechaun like caressing her legs.
Mhm.
You see her shorts and then like her little ankle socks and then like her I don't know
high
what they
top.
were, but they look like high top Reeboks.
Yeah.
So cute.
Made by cow skin or dead cow skin.
lies.
Oh, that's what Nathan tells her.
Oh,
she's
that's
like-
right. That's right.
She's like, I don't eat meat. And then he takes off her shoes underneath the
And
booth. I
she's
thought
like
that was
cow
weird.
skin. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
true. They were eating at the diner.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. I like that.
Yeah. What else? Give me a second.
Girl,
Go
there's a
ahead while
lot.
I
There is
remember.
a lot. First of all, my friend, where is he at? My friend Ozzy deserved better. So sad. He was like telling his little friend or his brother. He was like,
think-
I'm smart. And he's like, well, sort of. You let Ozzy believe that he is smart and intelligent. Okay. I'm pretty sure that man is on the spectrum. And you leave
Oh,
him
100%.
alone. I will say, though, I was dying. And again, it could have been alcohol. But I was dying whenever they put him in charge to call 911. And then the leprechaun, like, already left after shooting him so many times, which missed. And I was like, you're wasting bullets. And Tori's like, Ozzy, please tell me you didn't tell them that it was a leprechaun. He's like, well, sure I did. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, honestly, though, me.
I mean, he's not. I mean,
I'm like, sir, we are literally being attacked by a leprechaun. I need you to hurry up and get here.
He's
RN.
only being truthful.
Honestly. Like, you're going to reprimand him for being truthful?
Yeah.
Bitches. But anyway, loved him.
What did I write here? Jennifer Aniston looks so young.
Who?
Jennifer.
Oh, you know what Kelly told me?
What?
That this was before her nose job. And I was like, she got a nose job? I do know that Blake Lively is one of the most famous people that I know that like got a nose job, and she does have a pretty big difference. And then I was like, she got a nose job? And she's like, yeah, she got a nose job. She's like, this was
course,
before.
Kelly knows.
Oh, girl, that's her bestie. That's her bestie. And I was like, well, now I want to look it up. Jennifer Aniston.
No, she looks like an actual baby. But question.
Oh, she looks very baby.
And I mean, I feel like Kelly would also know this. Kelly would have been a great person to have on this episode.
Right.
Was like a year or two before Friends, right? When did Friends first air?
I thought Friends was like Friends season 1 air date 1994.
Wow,
Yep, very true.
that's crazy.
She was just a little bit older, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll believe you," but she does look so baby.
She does.
She sounds the exact same though.
She does. She has the same
for her.
voice.
Something I have to mention.
Go ahead.
He mimicked a cat, and I said, "That's how you get me,"
Oh, 100%.
and that's how he got the dad.
Here's the thing.
And I said, "Yep."
Here's the
I'm dead.
thing. Respectfully, oh, and another thing that I said, low key, don't shoot me for this. Dad is a silver fox.
Oh no, he is actually handsome. No, he is handsome.
Respectfully, if it was me and I heard a cat meowing like that, I'm not going up to it.
You're not?
If it was crying like that,
Why? It was crying.
like I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna shove my hand up there.
Oh,
He's obviously
no, I would-
painful and he's
I
gonna
would-
bite you.
I would look for it, and I
Yeah.
would see, but I wouldn't just stick my hand
I
places.
wouldn't stick my hand in there.
No, that's where he fucked up.
Oh, 100%.
But this leprechaun would get me with animal noises 100%.
He could mimic Mama Marie or my baby
Girl,
girl's
he gonna mimic
meows.
One Direction. Imagine each member, and then he just all of a sudden just like starts harmonizing as one. That's pretty scary.
He caught me.
True.
Caught.
Caught 8. Imagine if he like has Cillian Murphy's voice and he just starts talking in his little Irish.
I'm dead.
Is he Irish?
Yes, he's
That's it,
Irish.
that's
He's
it, that's all.
Irish.
I love him.
Great lad. Congratulations, Cillian Murphy, on your
Oh,
on your what did he win?
win an
Oscar win.
How many?
Which can I just say I'm so sorry now that we're on the topic of the Oscars. Society of the Snow robbed.
Oh, they were
Robbed.
nominated.
They were nominated
you were so
twice.
right. You're so right. You're so right.
Robbed.
Who,
They should
who
have
beat
at
them?
least won. Poor Things beat them in makeup.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen Poor Things, but I've heard very good things.
I mean, I've heard good things, but it was makeup.
Oh well, yeah.
And like, no.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me.
It's the leprechaun mimicking.
It's the leprechaun. Oh my God, imagine.
Oh my God.
That is how you get. That is how you get someone in the 21st century.
Mhm.
Absolutely, you mimic Alexa.
Yeah.
Anyway, this leprechaun bites like a toddler, and I
He
thought
sure
that was
does.
so funny.
I know. And guess what? He could try to bite me. I don't care. Because guess what?
Kicking. He
Not,
taking.
not just that.
He taking a heel to the.
I get bit every day.
True,
By my
but for
baby
me,
girl.
he getting a boot to the face.
Oh,
100%. 100%. Yeah, he does have magic powers though, so I would be interested on how he would use that on me. But I'm like, sir, in real life, I am the shortest person out of every group that I'm in. So the fact that you are literally like 3 feet below me, I am going to take full advantage of that.
You could pull the witch and just like join him.
True. I could be like his little side partner.
Yeah.
But like I don't have magic powers unless he can give me some. So I don't know. I was really confused at the beginning of like the 4-leaf clover being his kryptonite. And I was like, I thought like the 4-leaf clover was supposed to be something that could give him like powers. But it's his
makes sense
kryptonite. It
because-
makes him like super weak.
Because a 4-leaf clover means good luck. And he's an evil leprechaun. So he's like, ooh.
That makes
it's like,
sense.
I'm trying to think of another example of kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
mean,
like his. That's the
yeah.
word.
I mean,
I was like, am I pronouncing
unfortunately,
that
the only thing that's coming to mind is a One Direction lyric.
wrong? Oh my god.
And hey, I'm not. I mean, how does it go?
You don't even know.
It's the.
You don't even
Anyway,
know.
no, I know.
Well, that leads me into my next thing. Is now to me personally, it just sounds like he just wanted his coin, and they were getting in the way.
I agree.
So personally, to me, I understand.
I understand.
Which is why I'm like, yeah, I think I would join them.
I have a question.
Because imagine someone stole $100 from you and they give you $99 back. I would be pissed and I would start biting people.
I am decapitating someone for that dollar back.
Absolutely. And then just to find out
I'm
you
pogo
did.
sticking myself
Pogo sticking myself throughout.
onto someone's chest for that
cavity.
dollar.
Absolutely.
And then I'm robbing their store.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No. Question for you,
Yes.
since you like to you
we knew.
Have you ever had a
knew,
dream?
We knew.
You practice, not really, but you'd like to practice the theory
Witchery?
or the art of out crazing the crazy.
Oh, yes.
So my question for you, it's just slipping. My question for you is, would you out crazy this crazy?
I don't know. This man a little.
Do you think I could seduce him?
Okay. I don't know what he's into. Now, there are like 17 parts to the Leprechaun. So I feel like at some point in one of these movies, we
Someone's
have to
gotta
get.
seduce him.
Absolutely. Someone has got to try to seduce him. We have to find out his sexual orientation at some point. Like, what does he go for? What does he not go for? Like,
If
I need to.
he's, you know,
And if he entered the hood, apparently in one of these movies,
and two of them,
in 2 of them, he enters the hood.
He enters the hood, and then he goes
Back to the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay. So I'm like, we have to find something out about him.
One thing, yeah, like where's he from? Is he from Dublin? Is he
Dublin?
from Mullingar?
Yeah, something.
Nighthorn.
Something.
Nighthorn's from Mullingar.
Okay.
Is he from, what's the other city? I can't think of the other city.
Maybe the Leprechaun's
Dublin.
Niall Horn's cousin.
No, she said that, not me. I would never say
I'm
that.
just saying.
But can I just say one thing? This was also this movie fits super well for this month for 2 reasons. Number one, of course, St. Patty's Day. St. Horn's Day.
Okay.
Because it's in March, right? March 17th? March 17th.
Yes, March 17th.
But number two, it's International Women's Month.
You're so right.
And guess what? I loved Tori's little thing at the beginning where she's like,
yes.
women are treated equal. She's
like,
like,
she's
like,
like,
I'm
it's
sorry, like,
1990.
she's like, I'm sorry, like, did I leave my 1950s calendar somewhere?
We're in the 90s.
Period. Although I will say that the reason why she's in this debacle is because she wanted to prove a man right or wrong.
Wrong.
Sorry, wrong.
That's true.
Because he's like, oh, you're scared of a little spider.
He's
And
like,
she's
bitch, I ain't scared of shit.
And then the dad comes out and he's like, you know what, you're right. Like, let's leave. And she's like, no, we're staying. And I'm like, see,
just because this is what you weaken the knees.
weaken the
stand up.
knees. Stand up, girl.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
No, but 100% true. I agree.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
That it? That's all you got?
That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right.
So we can go ahead and.
Get into the cast.
Yes.
We can finally get into the cast. So, of
Okay.
course, we've got the icon, the legend, the leprechaun. My Irish accent used to be so good. Back in 2012, if you understand.
When you used
understand.
to practice it.
When you know, you know.
Okay.
When you know, you know. Warwick Davis.
As Leprechaun. As the Leprechaun.
As Leprechaun.
Yes.
Great actor. Jennifer Aniston as Tori. Ken Holland
Holland.
as Nathan. Can I just say
That's Nate. That okay. Nathan
don't
as
go
in
back
like
there. It's the leprechaun.
it's the Leprechaun. Don't go back there. Let it be. Can Nathan as in like the love interest?
Yeah, the purple.
Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know why I thought that was the dad, but I
no,
forget that that's
the
a
dad
current
at this point
photo.
Is probably older.
That's 100% true. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, I thought Nathan was. Who am I thinking of? Ethan Hawke? No. Who's the other one that looks alike? Who's the other Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke?
Who's the other one? It's
The-
Ethan Hawke. They look alike. I'm blanking on names.
Kevin Bacon?
There we go. I thought he was Kevin Bacon. See, you understood what I meant.
Yes, I
You
understood.
what
Okay.
I meant.
Move on.
You can imagine my confusion when I watched what's that one movie? It's the End of the World or something like that. It's on Netflix. Michelle Obama and Barack Obama like directed it or whatever. Anyway,
Oh,
because
yes.
they were both on it. I was like, wait,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
so
yes,
confused.
yes.
Anyway,
That's 100% true.
so we've got Mark Holton as Ozzy.
He's so
Looks
cute.
familiar.
He's so cute.
We've got Robert High Gorman as Alex.
The little boy.
Mhm.
Look at him all grown in this
I
photo.
know. Shay Duffin as
O'Grady.
O'Grady.
I think he's the guy at the beginning. Yeah.
The Irish. John Sanderford as JD.
Don't know who that is.
John Volstad as shop owner. Rip.
Okay.
Pamela Mant as Mrs. O'Grady.
Yup.
William Newman as Sheriff Cronin. David Permenter as
Permenter?
Deputy Trippett or Trippett.
Deputy Trippett.
Yeah.
I love that
So-
for him. No, it's a pretty good cast. I loved it. I loved everyone. Leprechaun, Warwick, 8. Jennifer, 8. Ken, 8. I just realized I don't think the actor for the dad is on here, so I'm not 100 unless that's who JD is, but I don't think so. Because I'm not just realizing. I don't think I included him, and that's my bad. That's my
Wow,
B.
that was your fault.
That's my B.
See, last week it was my fault for not having would you rather?
Yeah, but
And now this week it's your fault for not
because I
having
did
the
not
dad.
include your silver
Oh,
fox.
it's JD.
Oh, it is. Oh,
It's still your fault. It's still your fault for something.
Moving on. Good cast.
Missing coin. I've been tricked. They've got me coin. No one takes a leprechaun's gold.
No one takes a leprechaun's gold. Why would you decide to take a leprechaun's gold to begin with is my question. I mean, from what it sounded like, people weren't believing in leprechauns. Like, they were like, there's no such thing.
There's proof.
I'm
right
gonna be
here.
honest. I, for the longest time, thought leprechauns were like real. Now, listen. Okay, before you judge me, I thought leprechauns were something a part of history, but like something not. I can't explain it. But like I thought they were real.
Can I ask?
But I did it. No. But I never thought that like they looked and were like the leprechaun in this movie.
Can I ask?
Like
what
I feel like they were taken from something.
Can
Does
I
that
ask
make
what
sense?
you feel about like unicorns and mermaids?
Shut the fuck up. First of all, mermaids are real. Okay, sirens, 110%
I actually do
real.
believe in sirens.
110,000% real. Unicorns, I think we're still discovering. Okay, I think that there's some type of horse out there that is probably similar to a unicorn. So
I agree.
you can't rule out everything. We had dinosaurs at one point,
Or did we?
and not really we, but like the Earth had
The
dinosaurs.
Earth.
The Earth had them at one point.
The earth.
But anyway, yeah, fuck the kids for meddling with his gold. And I do think that he
But
has
here's the
justification in
Here's
this
the
movie.
thing. Well, listen, that was in the 90s, right? We're in 2023. Eggs are $17.
That is 100% true.
Okay. I will take your coin.
Okay. All
Sorry.
right. Okay, well, you heard it here first.
I'm
If a
just
leprechaun
kidding.
comes for Jessica,
He's already here because he keeps
he
mimicking
keeps mimicking Alexa.
Alexa.
He's trying to get our attention. Anyway, okay, we're going to go ahead and move on a little bit. So, moving on with the episode, you already know what it is.
What time is it?
Summertime. We're actually
Wait.
about to enter summertime, and I'm going to be the most
And
depressed bitch I've ever been.
Why?
Oh, my seasonal depression comes in the summer. I thrive in the fall and the winter.
It's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I have the OG.
You have the OG,
I have the
like
basic,
seasonal depression.
I have the
and
basic one, yeah.
I mean, that's definitely more like, that makes more sense. Mine
Right.
doesn't.
Well, we'll change it this time.
Okay.
I promise. I promise.
We'll switch. I promise.
I promise. It's gonna be a great summer.
Great. Okay, I hope so. Okay, but since we're nearing the end of the episode, let's go ahead and play a little Would You Rather? Yeah.
I
Ding.
feel like
Okay.
that was kind of offbeat.
You were a little off key, but I wasn't
No,
going to
it
say
was you.
anything. Anyway, for this Would You Rather for this episode, would you rather find a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, but you need to give it back to an evil leprechaun or else he'll kill you? Or find a pot of gold, lavish in it, but you know that an evil leprechaun will kill you when he finds you. So what I'd rather find gold, lavish in it, die, or find it, give it back, might die. I'm lavishing in that bitch. Absolutely 110,000%.
Me too. He
Yeah.
can follow me all he wants with his little short ass legs.
I will continue to give him the boot to the face
Mhm.
as much as I can. Again, he has magical powers. So
Can we this is my answer for everything, and I don't want to be found start researched by the CIA or whatever,
the
FBI, the popo.
Yep.
But I think my answer for everything would probably just be for every horror movie, of course, just decapitate that bitch.
Yeah, just give him a little pew pew. Yeah,
Yeah.
just some kind of
Just
quick.
some light.
I
Just
mean,
get him some head.
his kryptonite is a 4-leaf clover. Now, I would just have to find a few of those, like maybe keep them on hand.
Just throw it on. At him.
Yeah, and just kind of chunk it, like flick it a little bit, put it in his food or something. Put it in a bag of like money and some coins, and just let him open it and
Yeah.
let it all get to him. I wonder how it works. Like, is it like the pollen that comes from? Like, does he have allergies? Do you think that's what it is? Like, he's just a basic
Girl.
bitch,
Felt.
right?
They're terrible.
Absolutely, especially here in Dallas, apparently.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah, I would 100. I would find the gold and I would lavish in it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Eggs are $10 nowadays. Like, sorry, you snooze, you lose.
I just spent $80 at Target today. All
Okay.
on groceries.
Oh,
All on groceries. I didn't buy
Yeah.
nothing else.
You didn't buy anything else?
No.
Not one thing.
Besides groceries?
Yeah.
No.
Girl. Well, see, that's your problem. Why are you shopping for groceries at Target?
I know.
Girl.
I'm usually
I
a
love
Walmart
Target. That's my
girly.
girl, but for
I'm
groceries.
usually a Walmart girly.
Yeah, girl. Anyway.
Anyway,
Okay. Moving on.
I would also choose to lavish.
Yeah?
Lavish in it, buy myself
Who's going to do the
house.
decency good thing and find gold and being like, I think this belongs to a leprechaun. I'm going to hold on to it until I find him, and then hopefully he doesn't kill me when I give it back. I guess like a good person and like someone who has morals and shit, but that's not us. We're going to we're gonna take advantage.
Yeah.
I love that for us.
Yeah.
Good. That was easy.
That was easy.
All right.
All right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and rate this movie.
Yeah.
Since we're nearing the end of the episode.
Yes.
Now, this is considered a horror movie, which is.
And is.
And is. So we will have our two scales of satisfactory and scary. Just
Scary.
because a horror movie is good does not always mean it is scary, and vice versa.
Yup.
So,
Agreed.
Monica,
See.
what would you rate this movie?
Thanks. Scary scale. I'm giving it a good 4. Okay. I feel like that is a little bit higher on my scale for a movie like this. But again, the beginning of this movie really creeped me out, and I can only imagine what this movie would have looked like in theaters, or would it look like for people who are watching it at home in the 90s. Like, it was very eerie, very creepy. Leprechaun himself is pretty scary. Okay, Leprechaun himself is a jump scare. There's a little bit of gore in it. Like, there's blood, there's kills. Like, they don't shy away from the kills, which is great. I don't know. I think a 4 is a decent number for a scary scale. Now, if you're someone who doesn't like horror movies or can't watch them, I think this is an easy one for you to watch. But just know that he's not the most pleasant to look at. Okay, and there's some parts that are just a little eerie and stuff. So put that out there. Now my satisfactory scale, I put a 7 out of 10. And I feel like that is a little bit higher than what I wanted it to be, TBH. Because I honestly was expecting to watch this movie and kind of have a bad time. But I didn't. And
Here.
I 110% would watch it again.
We will do this next year for next St. Patty's Day.
No, next St. Patty's Day
Next St. Patty's
is
Day.
Leprechaun 2. And then
Okay.
Leprechaun 3. And then we're set for the rest of our lives.
Okay.
Because there's like
That's true.
17 movies.
Next St. Patty's Day,
Yes.
you have to remember, you have to write it down somewhere.
Okay, write that down.
Write that down. You be
Yes.
sober and I'll be under the influence.
Oh, yes. Okay, that sounds great.
So
Maybe kind of see.
maybe see,
That makes sense.
if
Let's try it.
if that affects anything.
Okay, I'm done. I did give it a 7 out of 10 though. So putting that out there, I didn't think it was that bad. Like, it's a bad movie, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about you?
Scary. Here's the thing. The first scene was terrifying. It was really scary. It was dark. The voice was creepy.
Spooky.
The way he was just kind of like standing behind the dead wife, mocking her voice, like mimicking her voice.
Oh, that
just
was
creepy.
creepy.
It was
That
just
was
creepy
really
overall.
creepy. Yeah.
I think the beginning gets you.
The beginning 8.
The beginning does ate, gobbled,
Yeah.
swallowed you, dripped on the side of me.
Yep.
So yeah, but
The rest of the movie.
the rest of the movie, the gore was good, the kills were good. I kind of don't want to be like a copycat.
Yeah.
So just for that, I'm gonna say a 3.5 of scare.
Perf.
Yeah. Satisfactory.
Not my face.
6.
Okay, that's not bad.
6. Again, I don't hate it.
I would be more than happy to watch this with someone who's never watched it before. And I would be more than okay to be that person that's like rooting for Leprechaun.
Has Mateo watched it?
I don't know. I think he has. But if he hasn't, I'm definitely going to.
This Sunday.
Yep. This Sunday after church, after seeing Pastor Richards, we're going to watch Leprechaun. Yeah, man.
It's actually St.
Patty's Day.
Day.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm going to St. Patty's Church.
Fun.
I mean, not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday.
I'm gonna get inflicted.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yes.
So satisfactory 6.
6.
Yeah.
Again, I don't hate the movie. I liked it.
It's not something to
I
be
just
taken
don't think
serious.
it's
It's just a good old time.
I don't think it'll be on my top 15.
I think it'll be your top 16 when you watch it under the influence. So put that out there. Yeah, take that as you will. But all right. Well, that concludes this episode on Leprechaun of 1993. We're pretty much already at the end of the episode. As always, this was a blast to record. And if today's episode intrigued you and you haven't watched it, but you would like to, you can watch this movie on Peacock with a subscription. That is where I watched it.
Me too.
Yeah. Or you can rent it for about $2.99 on like Amazon Prime, YouTube, Google Play Movies, and Apple TV. But yeah, thanks again so much for listening and for watching. And if, for tuning in and everything, but we appreciate it. And if you want to keep up with us, we will have our social media in the summary description below.
Below.
Thanks.
Abajo. And real quick,
Yes.
I feel like it's only fair. Every doll has a name. Annabelle, I mean, she kind of looks like Annabelle with red hair. in the little white dress. But she's Irish. And for some reason, the only Irish girl name that I can think of, I'm so sorry, Miss Rowan. Is that her name? Last name? Let's call her Saoirse.
Saoirse?
Saoirse for Saoirse Ronan.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Cute. Saoirse.
I mean, I did buy her because I did think she looked like Meek with the red curly hair. But to be fair, I'm not a natural redhead. And I'm very much
that doesn't
being faded away.
That doesn't count.
But yeah.
Okay, period.
Just thought I'd point that out.
Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Our friend Saoirse.
Cute. Her tag is still on and everything.
Yeah, because she brand new.
Today.
She brand new.
$7 at Home Goods.
I love that for her.
Get it.
And you.
Thank you. Anyway, we always say this. We do. But we truly do appreciate you guys for continuing to support us and to message us and liking our stories.
Yes, it's so much fun.
Man, I promise you, in the summertime, we will be way more active.
Yeah.
Because I do enjoy making TikToks, but
they do take time. They're
take
a little time
time
consuming, so please bear with us. Thank y'all.
And in the summertime, we will have a lot of content out on TikTok.
I love that for us.
That is, if they don't ban it.
Oh, that's true. I don't think they will.
Because apparently the U.S. Senate passed the law today or whatever, saying
the only thing that they can agree on. I don't think they're actually going to ban it. I think, and even if they do, I think it's going to be like...
It's been a threat.
Way, like...
Since it first started. Like,
long.
And Greg Abbott already banned it in every, like, public or private university.
Oh, yeah, like at schools and stuff. You can't... Like, if you're on their Wi-Fi, you can't... Yeah, you can't, like, watch
really stupid.
TikToks. But whatever.
Anyway.
Neither here nor there. It is what it is. But we will continue to make content regardless. So, yeah. But with that being said, if you like today's episode and you would like to tune into next week's episode, please do, because we will be talking about the 2008 film The Ruins. It takes place during spring break, which is why I thought it would be a good kind of movie to kind of just insert. Spring break was, I think, for us like this week, but I don't know if for any other places it's going to be like next week. Either way, it's a good time. And I'm actually excited to talk about this movie because I actually read this book and I actually really like the book. I have not seen the movie since it came out. So I'm looking forward to kind of refreshing my mind with the movie after reading the book.
I've never watched it.
I'm so excited.
I don't know anything about this movie, so
That's
I'm a little
okay.
nervy.
No, don't be nervy.
It's horror adventure. I'm looking it up right now. Fun. It looks like it's going to be scary.
I feel like early 2000 movies either come out to be kind of good or they're kind of bad. And I unfortunately think when I first watched this for the first time, it fell on the kind of bad side. But I haven't seen it since I watched it for the first time. So, yeah. I can't remember. I am assuming it's pretty gory.
I like gore.
Yes. It's a little gory, but like, I don't know. It's just a good old time. And I can't wait to talk about it and compare it to the book, because for the first time I've actually read the book for
When did the book come out?
I think it came out like 2000, way before then. Let me see. This came out 2006.
Oh.
So like 2 years later,
fresh.
they made a movie into it.
Yeah.
The book was really good. We'll see about the movie. I'm going to consider it like a good refresh. But all right. Well, Jessica, this time I get to ask you a question.
It's
Are
always
you
like this.
excited?
It's always like this. Yes.
Like what?
I did not like the way you said
I'm
that.
sorry. You were like, taken back. My question.
Go ahead.
My question for you,
Tell me.
Jessica.
That's me.
Do you think that this week's movie was a movie?
No, I do. Okay. I think this week's movie, Leprechaun 1993, starring Warwick Davis and Jennifer Aniston,
Yes,
is a movie. It's
It's a movie.
It's a movie. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a movie.
Now, if you watch it under the influence, man, is it a movie? It's a movie. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a movie.
If you're sober, it's a movie. It's not so much on the emphasis, but it's a good time.
I think my sister. Okay. Here's the thing. I had never watched this movie, right? But I remember hearing something about like my sister. She watched it and she was like, "It's really it's goofy."
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember if she liked it or not. But I don't know if it's because she watched the OG or if she watched Back or In the Hood or Back to the Hood.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So-
yeah. Easy to get them mixed up. I will say, right before we end it, that oh my gosh, train of thought just completely left my mind.
I'll keep him company while you remember.
While I remember,
Actually,
Leprechaun. Leprechaun for some reason kind of gave like he's very like he gives me the humor and like the sadisticness of like what Art and like Freddy could be together.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's so funny and goofy and silly, but he's
But
also
they
like
have
crazy and
that
murderous.
Sadistic, evil. I'm just spacing off the synopsis at this point. But yeah, no, it's.
But it's good.
It's
I
good.
loved it.
I like the movie. I will watch it again.
Yeah.
St. Patty's.
Same.
Time. But what I was going to show you guys, keeping y'all company while she was trying to remember her train of thought, I can't, it's against my religion to, finish this episode without, and no copyright, okay? So it's just gonna be 4 seconds. Ready?
No, I'm not. Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
That
that's
is
it. I
enough
don't
of
wanna-
that.
I don't wanna-
That is enough of that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, there you guys have it. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for joining us. I was actually really obsessed with One Direction, but I refused to admit that to Jessica because, well, I was more of a Justin Bieber
Where
gal.
were you? Was it 2014 or 20? Where were you the day that Zayn left? I'm curious. This was
Oh, I
just-
don't even remember.
I
I will
remember.
say it didn't hit me that hard, which is how I knew I was kind of already over my like fangirl phase.
I was a freshman in high school.
Oh,
And
damn,
here's
you're
the thing.
old.
Here's the thing. I was fake crying, right?
Oh,
I was
God.
fake crying
That's
in the
the
restroom.
worst.
No, but like I was genuinely like I wasn't even trying to cry. Like it was just like, oh, like that.
Mm-hmm.
In the restroom with a friend, right? And tell me why this girl she's probably never gonna watch this, but tell me why this girl comes into the restroom and mind you, my sister worked at my high school. And so the girl walks into the restroom, she sees this fake cry. Again, we're not like, oh, like we're like, oh, whatever. She goes to the office, to the front desk where my sister worked, and she's like, there's these two girls crying in the restroom
I'm
because
dead.
Zayn left One Direction. And my sister's like, that's so funny. And then after school, my sister tells me that story, and I'm like, bro, that was me.
Damn, they bullied you as they should have. That's what's up.
Okay, Miss Leprechaun.
Okay, and it was a good movie. I watched it drunk, so say what you want.
I'd like to see you watch it
I will.
dry.
But there you guys have it. Thank you guys again so much for joining us tonight. We will talk to you guys next week. And as always, we've been your host, Monica.
And Jess.
Stay safe and stay spooky.
Fuck you, Lucky Charms.
That was scary. I can't wait to come back next week.
Fuck me, it's a leprechaun.